All right. In today's video, we're gonna to demo how to rename multiple files. This is actually a real world task. Sometimes we need, change a lot of file from one format to another. For example, we want to change uppercase txt to lowercase tst. And also in all this, for the Fortran program, we need to change the postfix, okay? And also like from C program to C++, those kind of things like JPEG or, Java or whatever. Also, I think this is also a good interview question because this is the way to know how do you handle multiple things, multiple files, or multiple processes. Okay, so there's many ways to accomplish this task. It can be done either interactively or through the script. Okay, and so basically, it's numerous way to do that. Okay, so in this demo, we will not list demo everyone, but I list a few I'm more familiar with. Like for example, I use for loop, while loop, uh, sed, and awk. Okay, find conjunction with exec option. Find the conjunction with xargs. That is very powerful. And also some like modern command use like rename. And so rename, there's other similar ones with rename. It's just, this is the simpler way to rename multiple files, okay? And also, I think I'm gonna demo one with VI, you'll find probably it is funny why I use VI, okay? Later I'll explain. All right, let's get started. First, let's generate some files, okay? Let me move the cursor to the lower portion of the screen. So I'm going to generate some files. This is the command I'm going to use, okay? So let me move to the white screen. Right now, I don't have anything, so I'm going to just use the touch command and do a.z. That is about 26 letters, right? And I want about 100 files. So I'm going to use 1 to 4. So 26 times 4 is 104. So that is the number of files I want to generate, okay? So let's take a look. You can see I have like 100 files, over a little bit over 100 files. So I'm going to use those files to change from lowercase c to CPP, okay? So, and in, at least I did such things in my career, because from C program to C++ program, from Fortran 77 to Fortran 90, and so on and so forth, okay? So first thing I'm going to demo use while loop. The reason is use while loop because in the real world, if we handle just one file, let's see, we want move A1C, okay, to A1, not to the another A1C, okay, C++. So we can do for a single file, it's, just one line is very easy. If we handle like a large number of files, like 100,000, even 10,000, we can't do one by one. We have to construct either loop or some borrow some command or utilities. Okay. So the first demo, let's see, use do loop of or a while loop or for loop. Okay. So I'm going to use while loop because it's more easy to illustrate. So let's do a ls. So first, I'm going to find all the files ended with C, right? So this is all my files. And then we are going to pipe to a cut command. So basically we're gonna remove this the end .c. Okay, so we only have the first portion of this file. We don't have to use cut. We can use the tr. We can use awk. We can use set, whatever But in this, just for short, I'm going to use cut. So cut. The limiter is dot, and then the first field. You see, we get all the first field of these files, and then after that, we're going to pipe to the while loop. So we're going to say while read. So let's introduce a variable we call the f, okay? And then we're going to say do. Before we execute those commands, we're going to do an echo. So review. So I'm going to review echo move, okay? So move from $f ended with .c to $f.cpp, okay? So this is the command we're going to run against every file, okay, in this satisfy this condition. So the loop is equivalent. We're gonna run those commands one by one. Of course, as I said, we don't want to do that because we want simple. Okay. Now, if I retrieve the command, the multi-line become a single line. It's called a one-liner, right? So if we just simply let's do sh, then the shell will execute. So, however, I decided just remove this echo, just run this command one by one. Okay, you see like this. So after run this command, our .c file is going to change to .cpp file. Okay, so let's see. You see, now everything it is C file. Okay. So, well, let me change back. So I'm going to change back all the CPP file, and I'm going to change back to C. Okay. So for next step. Okay. So it's done, right? So all the C file now it's a C file. All right. Let's see the second example. The second example is share the same spirit. Okay. So I'm gonna get the first portion of this file without .c, okay? And after that, we're gonna use the awk command to construct the syntax or the command we're gonna use. So it's gonna print. So the leading string is mv move, and followed by the $1, that is the portion of the file, and then we concat with this .c. Okay, this is then same thing, because you have the common string, right? The first part of the file, and then we concatenate as a CPP. Okay, and the parentheses single quote. Let me see what's where's moving. Not dot, not call, not it's a dot. Okay. Awk print move $1 CPP. Give me a sec. Okay. Let's. Oh, never mind. I retrieved a wrong. Run command is it's a C, not CPP. CPP is the one I reverse the change. Okay, so now you see, if I run this command, they basically construct a string. It's move this file to this file. You just like echo to the screen, right? So it's not being executed yet. If we want to execute, there's a two-way. One, just directly pipe to shell to run this, or you can save it to a file and run that file. Okay, so in this case we're going to do the interactive. So I'm going to just pipe to shell. Okay, so let's see. what we got. Okay, before we do that, so let's do ls. You see all the C files and retrieve the command. We're gonna pipe to sh. Okay, now let's see. So everything is going to be with the C++. Okay, so that is typically the old fashion. So we use the loop. Another powerful one is use find. I'm not going to demo this find because it's more like more how to see not complex. It's not just not very straightforward. Okay, especially like if you use exec flag or use xargs. Xargs extremely powerful. But for this case, xargs, we need a little bit of work, okay? So I'm not going to demo. If you're interested, do a search rename modifiers with xarg, okay? So the next demo, I'm going to use the rename. Rename is more like more or less more modern in Linux command. So different distribution may have a different version. So let's take a look at the man page in this system. So this is the man page and how to rename files. This is the synopsis, okay? And I'm going to just keep it simple, use a simple example, okay? So I'm going to use this example, rename the pattern, the old pattern, the new pattern, and then the file, the wildcard of the file. Okay, so this is what I'm going to use. And also, I would show you for this system, I'm using the Red Hat family. Red Hat like CentOS. So in this case, it's Oracle Linux 9.3. If you use Ubuntu or something, they probably have a different rename. Even there's like a pro rename or regular rename, but regardless, this is relative new. Okay, so let's see. Now it's everything CPP, right? So let's first revert back. So I'm going to run rename. So I'm going to rename everything end with CPP back to C, okay? Then the files, all the CPP files. So run this, you see how simple it is. Everything back to C files, okay? So yeah, people are smart. The people just, we keep improve the command, okay? So people write those simple command, So let's do the from C to C++, CPP, that is original we planned. Okay, let's do this. C to C++, let's see. You see, every file is renamed. So whenever possible, we can use, we can use this simple, we don't have to construct loops, find, and combine with exec and xargs, okay? And all right, so that is the three things I demoed. So why I put a VI here, because that is I tried to demo it is, as we know, all roads to Rome, right? So there's so many ways to do this. The reason I put VI here, because for example, in my early career, I don't know, I know very little Unix. I only know few command, but I was pretty good. Not pretty good. I was very comfortable use VI. So at that time, I have a program, have some like thousands of files I needed to rename. So I end up with use VI. So let me show you this, okay? So you see right now I have those files called CPP, right? So I'm going to write a script called VI rename. .sh. Okay, so first I'm going to yank all the files end with .cpp into this file. Okay, you see, I basically put all the files a list here, 104 in my case. And after that, I'm going to use the VI to do some change. First, I'm going to change everything. You see star asterisk, and then followed by to end, to at. Okay, so just repeat. Okay, of course you can change to like move at. So let's just keep it simple. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna move like this. Okay, let's see what happens. You see, I get the first column is the move command, the second column is the file name, the third column is also the file name. And then I'm going to see change. So I'm going to substitute the CPP string. Let's use .cpp. Okay, .cpp string to .c. In order to make it unique, I will use dollar that is in the end of that line. Okay, so I'm changed to $C. This is a global change. Let's see, CPP dollar to. Let me try one more time. Okay, probably something. Retrieve this one. So I'm going to see percentage s dot CPP dollar and dot C minus global change. Okay. So I changed all the CPP and at the end of that line to C. Okay. So once this ready, so I'm gonna save. Okay. So I'm gonna save this file. Then I'm gonna run this file. Okay. You see cat rename. This is the file, right? So we can either just change mod to executable. We could just use shell itself. Okay. So once that, okay. So then we run this script. Okay. So that is the way it. Okay. Let's do it as you see everything now back to C. Okay. So let me go back to that rename. So let's see. Now I'm going to back to original. Okay, so similar thing. Okay, let's see, similar thing. So like if we need to do from C to C++, we just do the similar thing to construct this rename shell. Okay, so for that similar thing, I can use VI to construct this command. So all right, I think I don't want to demo this one anymore, but I think it's all very clear. Whichever way we choose, it is we don't have to remember all things, but we need to remember like a few simple ones at least. For example, use the loop. Loop is the basic because when we do a batch of files, right, it's actually through each file. That is the main principle, right? So anyway, so that is I just showed a fun example in my career to change file, use VI the old days, so that is all, as I said, all roads to Rome, right? So people, based on your knowledge level, your experience, you can choose a different method to accomplish the same thing. Okay, I think that's all for today.